Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we have an exciting video. Finally I had to test this bad boy out. I honestly have been like having this ever since the first time it launched, and I got it that day and I was super excited, but I just been super busy with like personal stuff that I haven't sat down and actually like swatched anything until today. Like literally I have no idea how I've done it. I think it's been like a week and a half, or yeah, a week and a half that it launched, that I've had it in my hands physically with me, and I was just like no, I need to save this for it could be like literally my first impressions on the palette. And this is the look that I created. It's just very like smoky type of look. I was gonna do something like natural, but that will be later on in the future if you guys are interested in that. But let's jump on and let's review the palette itself, the box, everything like that. So one thing I do want to say is that I am not going to sugarcoat anything. Like I promise I'm going to be like 100% honest about good and bad about this palette, because why am I going to lie to you guys? Right. So this is the packaging itself. It has the Jaclyn Hill palette right here, and it is like foil letters, and right here at the bottom it says Morphe, because we did collab with Morphe. Back there's 4 pictures of Jaclyn, which obviously she looks so pretty, and then she wrote us a letter or like a little thing so we could read. I don't like the white packaging. Yes, it's something different and she did want to be different about it. It's not that I don't like it, because obviously it looks really nice with like the silver and like the white, but you can obviously tell that I'm gonna get it dirty. Like I honestly, like I suck at keeping things organized. Not that I'm gonna keep this honestly, but I'm talking about the palette itself. Like this is the palette, and like it's sturdy and like nice, but look, I already got it dirty from playing around with it. I mean, like, I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but like here it's like blue, and like just by touching it with my fingerprints I am gonna get this dirty, which is sad because like it looks so pretty. When you open the package, it comes in with bubble wrap, and then you take the bubble wrap and it comes the palette, and also it comes with the names, the shadow names. This is the little card that you get, and then behind it comes all the shadow names. I'm pretty sure you guys seen different reviews on this palette, and you guys all know the same thing I'm gonna say, is that I wish the names of the shades were at least like under right here, very small, written down, because I'm honestly gonna lose this. But I have an idea that I'm gonna just put this on top right here and like tape it. Behind here though, it does say this palette is dedicated to all my loving supporters. Honestly, for some reason thought that this palette maybe was gonna have a mirror. That's one thing I don't like about Morphe palettes, that it doesn't have a mirror, and it would be perfect, like huge mirror right here. My first impression about the palette is that it's honestly amazing. It is so worth the $38. If you really divide it, each shade will cost you like $1.09, somewhere around there, which is not bad at all. You get your shimmers, you get some mattes. So with that being said, this totally is a 10 out of 10 in my books, and you guys will see many videos with me putting this palette to work. So I'm going to be swatching each row individually so you guys can see the shades and how they swatch. Okay guys, so I do want to apologize for my bad swatching, but let's start off with the colors. The first one I swatched was in light. This one's just a very light white. The second one is more of a creamy color, and this one is called Beam. The third one is Silk Cream, and this one's just a perfect color for the crease area as well as the neck shadow. This one is called MLEO. The next one is called Faint. Then comes Sissy. These are all like oil shadows, like they both, actually all of these three, including Little Lady, I'm sorry, the last one, are all shimmers. Next we have this beautiful yellow. This one is called Cream Cycle. Next one we have is Butter. Next one we have is Pooter. These shades are all orange tones, which is perfect for the transition colors. Next one we have is Pukey. Then we have Hunts, a perfect orange. Literally, it's like a perfect orange. Next we have Firework. And then we have Queen, the last one, and that's a perfect gold. Those last two do have shimmer. Jumping into the third row, this one's like a silver tone color, and this one is called Obsessed. This one does have shimmer. The next one also has shimmer, and this one is called SBN, and I honestly want to know what each stands for. The next one is called Histler, and this one also has shimmer. It's like a very creamy copper color. The next one is called Roxane, and this one also is an orange tone as well as creamy as anything. The next one is called Jazz, and this one is a more red tone. Then the next one is called Buns. I really didn't like the swatch of this one. The next one is called Carnapple, and this one is a full foil shadow, so it has shimmer. Jumping into the fourth row, we have Royalty. This one and the next one, Twerk, honestly are incredibly pigmented. They give such a buttery feeling when being swatched and also being played with the eyes. Next one is called Hustle. It gives like a silver tone to it. The next one is called Meek. This one is a shimmer shadow. It's like a brown tone color, super pigmented. Next one is called 24/7. Next one is Chip. This Chip one on the palette itself is like a brown, super pretty brown, but being swatched, it really didn't give that much pigmentation. Next one is Mocha. Now for the last row, this row is honestly really pretty. I honestly like the first shadow, and this one is called Pool Party. The next one is called Jada. Then after that is a shimmer color, and this one is called Diva. Super pigmented. Next comes Enchanted. It's like a tone of a green. Next one is Central Park. This one also on the palette is very pigmented, and when being swatched, it really didn't show much color. Next one is Soda Pop, and last one is Abyss. Into this beauty, we're gonna be grabbing this shade right here as our transition color, and this one is called Butter. Honestly, this is gonna piss me off during the whole video. I think I'm just gonna end up sticking it up here somehow, cause yeah. So we're gonna be grabbing Butter and popping that in our trace. And I'm just gonna be doing my eyes. I already did my face. Oh my god, that is extremely pigmented. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. I'm really gonna zoom you guys in so you guys can really see. This is incredibly pigmented, at least the first shade that I grabbed. Oh, wow. But yes, I'm gonna just be focusing this video on my eyes, because mainly for the palette itself, not really for my face makeup, but details would be in the description box, so don't forget to check that out. I'm just gonna keep on blending and blending. This blending brush has been like my go-to lately, and it doesn't even have a number. It is from Morphe though. One of the reasons why I also wanted to do my face makeup first was to see like how much fallout, if that makes any sense. I know I could have done it before, but I want to start being different on my channel. I usually always start with my eyes and then do my face, but I want to start doing my face and then my eyes. Oh my gosh, this color, I'm living. This shade right here, more of like an orange shade, and this one is called Hunts. Yes, this one is called Hunts, and we're gonna be applying that also on my crease area, but I'm gonna be grabbing a more defined brush and placing that on the upper part of my crease. Just like that. And yes, we're going to be blending out the harsh edge because for sure we're gonna have harsh edges with this. Grabbing a clean fluffy brush and just blending out the harsh edges. This brush is from Wet n Wild. So I want to start grabbing more towards like from the last two rows, more like this and like this. I don't know, I want to play around with this color so bad because I'm amazed at this pigmentation. I'm going to be starting off and grabbing the shade right here. I know we're jumping in from like a very like dark, a very light to a dark, but I just want to jump into this. So we're going to be grabbing the shade. This is more of like a purple tone color. It doesn't seem like purple, but I promise whenever I swatched it, like I'll swatch it, it gives it like a purple tone to it. Gently grabbing a brush, we're gonna gently pat this on the crease area, leaving the orange a little visible. Super careful with this. Once it comes to playing around with the dark colors, super careful. Take time with blending this out because you really want to see the transition between the orange shade and the purple. I think I want to do a halo eye, but like very dark and like serious. I don't know, I love halo eyes. So we're going to be grabbing this shade right here. This is like a green tone. This one is called Enchanted, and the purple shade that I grabbed, I don't think I told you what it was called. This one is called Soda Pop. So the purple shade that we grabbed, Soda Pop, and the green shade that we're going to be grabbing is called Enchanted. Extremely pigmented, so I recommend like literally dusting it off. Now with this, we're going to be starting to putting it on the outer V of your eye. But I see the green tint. Like I said, we're really going to be grabbing this and making it into a like dark smoky halo eye. Something new because I really haven't seen anything dark. It's mostly colorful. Now grabbing this shade right here, this one this one is called Jada. Grabbing that, this color we're just going to be applying it to the inner and the outer corner, leaving a little space right in the middle so we could put that pop of color that we're going to be placing. Grabbing this shade right here, this one is called Roxane, and basically applying that. I feel like the orange shade on the top of my crease kind of disappeared, so just bringing that color back in there, like some orange vibe tone. Grabbing a flat brush and grabbing the first shade right here in the top, and this one is called In Light. With this, we're going to be cleaning our brow bone. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. For my center of my lid, I'm going to be grabbing this shade right here, and this one is called Pool Party. This shade honestly is so pretty. So we're just basically going to cut the middle of our lid so the color can show up more. We're going to be using my NYX concealer for my brows, and this one is in shade Porcelain. Grabbing a flat brush, a little brush, and just cleaning up right about the middle. To set that, I'm going to be grabbing the first shade of the palette, which is in light, and it's like a white tone, so that's going to make the blue pop out even more. Going in with Pool Party, with the brush not being wet, I'm going to be placing this shade. Oh my gosh, yes, it's so nice. That is it without being wet. I feel like obviously it can have more color, and Jaclyn did say that you could wet the colors or like the shades so they could like pop out more. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Wet my brush with my e.l.f. setting spray just to intensify this blue shade, which is really, really pretty. Grabbing the more intense brush and just cleaning up the harsh edges. I'm going to go back in with a little of Enchanted, the green shade, and kind of just like clean out that harsh edge between the blue and this green. I'm just going to be grabbing a clean brush and just really cleaning up any harsh edge that you see, making everything extremely nice and blended. Now for lashes, I'm going to be using these, and these are in Luxie. Okay guys, so my lashes are on, and I also did my bottom lash line. For my bottom lash line, I just used this shade right here and right here. Just popped in some white liner, and this one is by NYX, in my waterline as well, so it could like give it an extra pop. So for my inner corner shadow, I'm going to be going in with the second shade right here. It's called Beam. So for my lips, I went in with the Kylie matte liquid lipstick, and this one is in Ginger. I love this color, but I felt like it was too orange, so then I had to tone it down with the Wet n Wild liquid lipstick in shade Nudie Patootie. I honestly love this shade. Like, I got it because I thought it could like be by itself, but it just washes me out. So like all the time whenever I think a liquid lipstick is too dark or too pink or etc., like today it was too orange, I literally just used it and it toned it down like exactly how I wanted it to be. So my loves, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys enjoyed my reviews, swatches, and demo on how I created this look with the amazing Jaclyn Hill times Morphe palette. I honestly, once again, I love this palette. I feel like it's just gonna be like my to-go palette. Like, I see the shades are amazing, and if you guys want to see other looks with this palette using other shades from here, let me know down in the comment section what shade you guys would like me to do next, and of course I will get on to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up, and also don't forget to click that bell notification down there so you can be notified whenever I upload as well.